Hello. It is a wonderful day to be creative. I am Professor Wolfizzle. Today is day 15. We have learned how to talk about our bodies and our health. But what do we do with our time when we want to relax? What do we do when we want to have fun? Today, we will talk about hobbies and leisure activities. A hobby is a special activity that we love to do in our free time. I am sitting in my quiet hobby room. This is my favorite place in the house this is where I come to relax my mind after a long day of teaching. I have many different interests, on my large wooden desk, I have some thin brushes and a palette of colorful oil paints. One of my greatest hobbies is painting. I take a white piece of canvas and I create a beautiful picture. Sometimes I paint a landscape with green mountains and blue rivers. Sometimes I paint a portrait of a friend or a bowl of fruit. Art is a powerful way to express our deepest feelings without using words. It makes me feel very peaceful. Across the room, I have a large shelf full of vintage cameras. I love photography. I often take my camera outside to capture special moments in time. I look through the glass lens and I press the small shutter button. Click. I take photos of colorful birds, delicate flowers, and old stone buildings in the city. Later, I sit at my desk and I edit the images on my computer to make them perfect. It is a very rewarding hobby because the photos become permanent memories. Do you hear that sound? I also enjoy playing musical instruments. Music is the language of the soul. I have an acoustic guitar and a large black piano in the corner. I practice every day for 30 minutes to improve my skills. I learn new songs from a book, and sometimes I even write my own melodies. Music makes the world a much better and brighter place. And do you play a musical instrument? Or do you prefer listening to music on the radio or your phone? I look out of my window at the backyard. I see my small, tidy garden. Gardening is another wonderful hobby that connects me with the earth. I wear my thick rubber gloves and I use a metal shovel to dig in the dark soil. I plant tiny seeds and I watch the green plants grow toward the sun. I have red roses, tall sunflowers, and a small herb garden for my kitchen. It is very relaxing to work with nature. The fresh air keeps me calm and happy. Some people prefer active hobbies that move the body. My neighbor, for example, loves sports. Every morning he goes swimming in the local pool. He also likes cycling on his mountain bicycle through the deep forest. On the weekends, he plays football with his team at the stadium. Sports are great for the body and a perfect way for meeting new people and making friends. Other people like indoor hobbies that challenge the mind, like playing chess or solving a difficult puzzle. These games are like a gymnasium for the brain. They help us stay sharp. In the evening when it is quiet, I often enjoy a slow hobby. I like knitting a warm wool scarf for the winter or collecting rare stamps from different countries around the world. Some people love cooking and baking as a hobby. They love to discover new recipes and bake delicious chocolate cookies for their family and neighbors. There are so many wonderful things to discover in this world. Having a hobby helps us grow, learn new things, and find joy outside of our work and duties. Today, we learned many important words about fun, leisure, and creativity. We talked about painting, photography, and the art of music. We learned about gardening, outdoor sports, and mental games like chess. We saw instruments like the guitar and piano, and tools like the brush, the camera, and the shovel. We talked about being creative and finding new interests. You are doing amazing work. You have unlocked 1,120 words today. You are now able to tell people what you like to do for fun and how you spend your weekends. This is a great way to start a conversation in English. I am Professor Wolfizzle. What is your favorite hobby? Do you like to paint or take photos? Or do you prefer to play sports outside? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. I will see you tomorrow for day 16. We will go on a new journey together and look at the world of transportation. Goodbye. And stay creative.